Hello and welcome to another T-Navigator tutorial. My name is Fajril, and right now I want to show you how to compare uh, models in the simulation module. Okay, let's just get started then. First, we have to open a model. Okay, we select the M90 model from the Sim 1.4 tutorial. Okay, this is the M90 model. So you can see here there are a number of wells right here. Okay, so judging by the slider, nothing changes. Okay, is it changing? Oh yeah, the model has already been run. Okay. Okay then, so let's load another calculation results, maybe from another case project. We use this. Okay, click on project tab and then load results, and then we want to load properties. Right now we can load properties or graphs, so let's just load properties, and then the properties will be saved in the egrid file. So let's just open this. Okay, we're gonna import all of them, and then this is the properties that we want to load. We want to load all of them, so we check all of them. Then this is the model name, and then this is the prefix. We can change it the way we want. For example, we want to change the model name to M90 HM1. Maybe this is a result of history matching, or M90 V1. You can load this, and then the results is going to be placed right here in the left tree. So this is the loaded model. So you can see here, this is the calculated pressure of the loaded model, and then this is the calculated pressure on the initial model. Yeah, that's basically that. The model has the imported model has been loaded, and then the original model that we open is we're gonna call it the base model. So we're gonna compare the base model and the loaded model. Okay, this is already runs, but I'm going to rerun it, the base model. So let's just press this red button, the run button, to run the original model. Okay, so yeah, the simulator is doing the simulation. Yeah, okay, it has been finished, and we can also we can actually see the difference between the loaded model and the base model. So what we have to do is, okay, we're gonna do user maps and maps. Okay, and then to view the difference, we can use the arithmetic command line. Okay, so what we are going to see, maybe the difference between this M90 V1 model and the base model. We going to see the difference in maybe gas saturation. You can see here, it's okay. Wait a second, where is saturation? Okay, this is the saturation of gas. Okay, so we can see here it's pretty dynamic. And then for the loaded model, the saturation of gas is here, and then we can see the difference between the two of them. We're going to go back to user maps and then use this. The name of the model is M90 V1 underscore the keyword is gas right here, minus the original model. There's no what is it, annotation, so we're just going to type as gas right here, and then we can apply it to the map. Okay, it's already applied. So basically there is no difference between the original and the loaded model. Okay, how if we going to change it to pressure? Okay. Okay. Okay, so as we can see here, okay, we're going to retype it, M90 V1 pressure minus the original model pressure. We can apply to map. Okay, it's already been applied. So here's the difference, around 0.28 in the units of the pressure model. So it is bars, I believe. Yeah, this is bars. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's actually difference between the saturation of gas. Okay, I forgot to click apply to map. Okay, so we can see the difference between the loaded model and the base model. So you can see here for the saturation of gas, there's a difference around 0.0004 for the saturation of gas. And then how about the water saturation? Okay, quite a big difference in saturation. Okay, for the pressure minus the original model pressure press, can apply again to map. Okay. Okay, so actually we have to click enter for it to be loaded. Okay. Yeah, so here's the difference of pressure. I think the difference is constant because there's no difference in between the time. If I slide the time, there's no difference. Yeah, so that's how you compare the loaded model and the base model, the grid. Okay, the next thing that we can do is compare graphs. Okay, so just load the graphs, then we can choose okay, graphs right here. Okay, we can compare the base model and the loaded models graphs. Okay, so let's just uncheck right here all of them. So the one with the subscript E, I mean the annotation E right here, it shows the loaded model's water rate, for example, right here. And this is the base model water rate. So yeah, there's a difference, as you can see here. And then for the oil rate, and then the oil rate from the loaded model, as you can see here. Okay, let's just zoom in the scales using left click to see the difference. So you can see here there are some differences between the base model and the loaded model for the graphs. Then for the this is for the rate, and then we can also show the difference for the total oil. Okay, let's just compare this and this. Yeah, there's not much big difference. If we zoom in, however, yeah, we can see the difference. We can left and right click our mouse to go back to the original view. Yeah, we can compare this, and then We can also compare two different uh, cases. The what we done before is we load the results of the simulation in one model. We can also compare from another model. Okay, so the training module also includes another model right here with modified properties. Okay, we're just gonna open this. Okay, and run the model. Okay, the model hasn't been run yet, so we're gonna run it. Okay, let's just wait till the simulation is finished. So from the module, it states that this model and then this model, the original one, has a difference in relative permeabilities. So we're going to see the difference between the simulation results if we change the permeability, the relative permeability curve. Okay, so we can see here, this is the relative permeability for the new modified model, and this is the relative permeability for the original model. That's quite different. So we can see the curves right here, it's quite different. Here it has a rather smooth curve, and then the modified model has a difference with the original model. Okay, the simulation has finished in the second model. Then we can compare the second model to the first model. What we are going to do is we just click on project and load results, and then load graphs from this simulation .data file. Okay, let's just open this, then we can compare it in the graphs. Okay, so yeah, you can compare it for field, and the oil rate now contains the second model. So you can see here, this is for the only load results right here. Okay, and then this is the yellow one, the gold one, is from the second .data file. Okay, and then this is from the egrid file. Okay, we're going to compare the original to the modified one. So you can see here there's a difference in oil rate, and then if we want to see the totals also, it's kind of a bit different between the first model, the second model from the .data, then from the load results. So you can see here the difference between the three models that we loaded to this window right here. Yeah, so that's basically how we load results from another calculation, or yeah, for another case maybe in this window, and then compare the base model to the loaded model in graphs or in the grid properties. Okay. Okay, maybe that's all for this tutorial, and thank you.